Beautiful day, beautiful day. Let me make sure my Bluetooth is turned off and not connected to the car. I don't think it is though, because the car is not on. I want to thank you guys first for following Moms of Multiple page. I realize it's been a while since I've been live on the page. I did go live maybe a little over a week ago in the group, because I do have a Moms of Multiple group, and I do have a Moms of Multiples page. This is the page. I've already went live in the group. So I figured I would go live on the page. So yeah, once again, thanks for liking the page. I went on a venture 4 years ago in 2020 after I had my baby boy. He was born right before the pandemic hit in February of 2020. And I felt inspired to start blogging and just create a space for other moms of multiple children to, like get some inspiration and some insight, and just to help spread what I have and what I know and what God has given me to other moms, because it be challenging. It definitely be challenging. I said before in the other live as well that Moms of Multiple is not necessarily a twin group, but it is a group for moms who do have like multiple children. So if you have 2, 3, 4, 5 children, then that's where the audience was kind of geared to. And then I know for me, when I had my third child, that's when I began to feel like feelings of overwhelm and like just a lot of emotions and a lot of feelings, and just thinking about life and how I'm going to do this and how I'm going to do that and how am I going to accomplish this, and I have goals. So yeah, like that's when I felt the way that I felt, as far as like, oh my God, like I got 2 hands, I got 3 children, right? So I just share what I've learned, like over the process, during the journey, what I've learned. I'm currently pregnant and carrying right now. This is my 5th pregnancy that I was excited about, and I'm still excited about, because it's like in the initial phases, like I just was excited, like, wow, to see like, oh wow, is it a girl, is it a boy? And to meet this new person and see what my partner and I created, you know what I mean? And it's an exciting journey. And I know for me personally, I've always wanted a family. That's something that's always been like a desire of mine, of wanting like a family, a whole family, not like a broken family. But no shade, because I believe that all things work together for your highest good. So no matter how you was raised or how you raising your children, everything happened for a reason, and everything will be used for the good. But my passion was I wanted a whole family, and I wanted a big family. I've always been a family-oriented person. So like before I had my own children, I clinged to my nieces, I clinged to my nephews, I clinged to my siblings' children like they were my children, because of that love and passion that I had for kids and for family, So as years went on and time went by, I felt it was necessary to focus more on the family that I created versus the family I came from, because certain things just wasn't aligning for me. And I know that I knew that I can't change people, but I can influence the people that I'm bringing up. So that's what I've been doing, for the past, I don't know how many years, just focusing on my children, on my family, and just making sure that, I'm raising them right and giving them the tools and everything that they need to successfully thrive in this world that we live in. But yeah, you know, like I had my first daughter when I was 19. She was born on my mom's birthday, a year after my mother passed away. And my youngest son was born on my brother's birthday, who passed away when I was really young as well. So, you know, I feel like my children are a gift, you know, like nothing is a coincidence. I do believe, you know, in divine timing. You know, I do believe in God. I do believe in spirituality. You know what I mean? So I feel like my children are special. You know, they're not mistakes. They're not accidents. They're supposed to be here. They're meant to be here. And, you know, I feel like I birth light. You know, I birth more light into this dark world. So, you know, like my story is different. You know, it's not traditional. It's not uncommon, but, you know, it's my own story. You know, it's my journey, and I own that. I own my story. I own my journey. And I've come to a very good place in my journey, in my life, of being a mother, of being a student, you know, of being an entrepreneur, of, you know, working and balancing family and balancing work and balancing school. It's a lot. But somehow, you know, through the strength of God, I'm able to do the things that I'm able to do and still, you know, take care of myself, take care of my mental health, you know, make sure I'm doing things that feed me, filling up my own cup first. So, you know, it's been a journey, but I know for the most part, like I mentioned it in my other live as well, is that, you know, I've always felt, you know, judged, you know, by the world, by people. But I realized, I had to realize how set apart I am and how different I am from the people around me. The people that I've been around, that I've been around for years, that I grew up around, and how different that I am. And it's not any shade or anything like that. It just is what it is. And a lot of us, we don't think the same. You know, we don't think the same. We don't look at life the same. You know what I mean? And we all don't have the same values. We all don't have the same morals. We all don't have the same priorities. So, you know, I had to realize how different I am from other people, and I had to own that, because people would look at me like, I don't know how you are gonna do it, or I don't know how you're doing it, or I don't know what you think you're doing, you know. And it's like, that's them putting their limits on me. You get what I'm saying? Like, can't nothing stop you but you. You know what I mean? Now, you know, if you walk around, you know, defeated, you're defeated. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to let somebody walk up to me and say, you've been defeated. Like, what? Like, that don't even make sense. So, you know, during my journey, times in my journey, I felt judged. You know what I mean? And I felt like, you know, the people around me didn't honor my journey. You know what I mean? And they didn't understand it. And your journey is not for other people to understand. You know what I mean? Your journey is your journey. And God will never put no more on you than you can bear. And, you know, what I bear, somebody else may not can bear that. Or the things that somebody else go through, I may cannot handle it the way that they handle it. So you always got to give yourself grace, and always be on your own side. You know, don't let nobody influence you negatively. You know what I mean? Or make you feel like, you know, because you have children, you can't go back to school, or because you have children, you don't have no more time for yourself, or because you're a mom, because you're a parent, you can't start a business, or you can't do a blog, or you can't work full time. You know, like, don't let people put their limitations on you. You know what I mean? Like, you are your only limit. You know what I mean? And the things that you tell yourself, it matters more than what other people tell you. And that's why you have to, you have to have a positive mindset and a positive self-talk to yourself. You know what I mean? So that you can always stay in a mindset of progression, a mindset of growth. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, so, you know, it took me some time to really find myself and find who I am, and find out, you know, what God put inside of me, because I've been able, you know, to get through school and graduate and chase my dreams and go see other places and go to graduate school and reach people and teach people and coach people, and all while raising phenomenal kids. You know what I mean? They're all different. So, you know, they all take a different parenting style, but, you know, all in all, even if you don't have a huge support system, even if you don't have a great support system, one person, if you have at least one person, you have enough. If you have God, you have enough, because God will sure enough make a way. And don't ever forget to pray. You know, if you feel like you need extra support, you need extra help, because I'm here to tell you that God will honor your prayers. You know, if you need help, you need a support person. I remember my prayers coming to life, coming true. You know what I mean? God answering my prayers, and me not even remembering that this is what I prayed for. So, you know, it's easy to take a lot of things for granted, but, you know, you just, you keep going, and you keep growing, and you keep evolving, and you keep learning, and you just keep following your moral compass and your intuition, and it will lead and guide you, you know, to where you meant to be, to where you're supposed to be. So I'm going to go ahead and end that live here. I'm going to drop Moms of Multiple YouTube link in the comments. There is some content up there. Bear with me. You know, I have goals. I have more goals. And my mom's channel is definitely on my goal list, just to spread more and offer more to people, because you and I have a lot to offer the world, whether we realize it or not. Okay, so be encouraged, and share this video out to like a couple moms that you feel like it may resonate with, or help, or encourage, or inspire. And I'll see you again in the next one. Again, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a part of the page. And I just look to spread more love, light, and inspiration to moms everywhere, you know, to let you know that you can do it, that you are your only limit. You know what I mean? And you need that balance. You need to find balance to be able to manage it all. But you can do it. You can do it. All right. So peace out.